Hey guys, so this is my follow-up video on my xG3 implantable magnet. I got a few comments on the video saying that I should do follow-up video, and some people had some questions about it, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a video about it. So it went really well, it healed really well, but the person who put it in messed up, so it's at an angle like this going across. So it goes across my fingertip, but it stops in the middle right here. So in the middle of my fingertip, this is where it is, and it goes across to right here. One thing that I have noticed is that I have a little bit of like a callus growing on it, from where it wasn't exactly put in right, because apparently I trusted the wrong person to do it, but it's okay. It healed great. One thing that is kind of nice about it being right there, the skin is like a little bit thinner, but my body's not rejecting it at all. And since it's like that, I can feel things a lot more, it's like sensitively, if that's the right word for that. But yeah, I can pick stuff up like this, which is pretty neat. It doesn't hurt at all. And yeah, it's actually been really fun learning how to use it. It was crazy to me whenever I found out that I could feel vehicles, because I was sitting in the living room with my friend, and I knew that my friend Devin was coming over, and I told my friend, I said, "Hey, I think Devin's here," and he was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, I think I could feel it." And then I looked out the window, and then he was there. And then maybe like a minute later, I said, I think he's moving. And whenever I got up, he was gone, and he was pulling around my house over to the garage. So that was a really neat thing. One thing that's kind of neat is, I don't know if you're gonna, oh wait, no, you can't see the keyboard, that's right, camera's up too high. Like the speaker on my MacBook Pro, I can feel the magnet within the speaker, which is pretty neat. And I can like feel all kinds of different like ferrous and non-ferrous metals. It took me a while to be able to tell the difference between them, with stuff like car panels, because originally I wasn't able to feel like if the fender was ferrous or not. But now I can, and it took probably about like a month for me to be able to get that sensitivity. But I can very, very clearly tell the difference between ferrous and non-ferrous metals. The only downside that I've really encountered, which really isn't that big of a deal, is like once in a blue moon, I'll accidentally put my hand near a magnet that I forgot to put away, and it will slam up against my finger, and it hurts really bad. I don't like it. But for anybody who's wondering if it affects your daily life and stuff like that, I work in a construction job. I'm constantly picking up big things, little things. I'm having to use equipment all the time, and it hasn't interfered at all, even though it is across my fingertip. Which has been really nice. I haven't had a single issue with it, because all I have to do is just like grip it a certain way, and I don't really have to go out of my way for it. One thing that I will say is that if you work out and you use barbells a lot, for like a bench press is going to be fine, but if you're going to do a deadlift, so since I have this magnet in here, I have to do a reverse grip. And for barbell rows, I have to do a grip like this. Because whenever I do it like this, it puts a lot of pressure on the magnet, and I don't think that it'll break, but that's not really a chance that I want to take, since then I have to go over to the emergency room. They got to cut open my fingertip, and I lost my magnet, and there goes $130. That would suck. One thing that I wish that I had done for the implantation process was that I'd used more lidocaine, because I could definitely feel it. But it wasn't too painful. Mainly the thing that I disliked about it the most was it was just an incredibly odd sensation. But besides that, I mean, it's great. I use it every single day. I do this sometimes whenever I'm bored. It's a great party trick, bar trick. I mean, really, wherever you want to bring it, people are going to go, wow, that's crazy. One thing that I did read is that you can use the magnet to feel dead wires and stuff like that. I personally haven't tried that, but I'm probably going to do a follow-up video at some point of just things that I can do. Like I found out that if I get a bobby pin for hair, if I play with it for long enough with my magnet, it gets its own little magnetic field. It becomes magnetic too. So then I can have one. I can have like the one that's magnetized right here, and I can have another one that is not magnetized hanging off of it, and then I can have two. Because normally I can't do that, but I have to play with it for long enough. So I guess I can make other things magnetic. I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, this is my follow-up video on it. It's healed great. It hasn't tried to reject it all. It hasn't affected my daily life. Overall, it's been a great experience, and I definitely recommend it to anybody who wants to do it.